Cindy, we are up here in Morgantown. We're at Frenchy's Pub. This is to me what it's all about right here. You know, here's a ride. We're here for Kyra Groves. It is a ride for her. She's fighting cancer. But this is something that was put together in just a matter of a couple weeks.
Yeah.
This is one of those rides. It's just super cool to see bikes showing up with only a couple weeks notice. What do you think about this kind of stuff?
I think it's unbelievable because what motorcyclists do is amazing. They put a ride together, you got 2 weeks, and they've got it out to everybody so that everybody knows about it, and they get all these bikes here. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty amazing. So what do you say we go find, I know Cowboy and Shorty put this ride together, so let's go find them and find out a little bit more about this, because I don't know a whole lot. And it's usually the story of my life. You know what I do know? I do know if you ever need a personal injury lawyer, make sure you get in touch with Ladendorf Law, all right? You can get to them right from our website, steelhorsethunder.com. Click on the Ladendorf logo and you're right there. And they are now the law office of Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler, the Bigler and Badler than ever. And they will take care of you right here in the central Indiana area. They've got clients from out of state too, so I'm just saying, they will take care of you. Cindy, let's go find Cowboy and giddy up.
Giddy up.
Hey guys, Cameraman Wes here. Just want to let you guys know about Steel Horse Thunder and Beyond podcast. It airs every other Monday on YouTube and Spotify. That's where the video is. Audio is anywhere else you can get your podcast from. So make sure you check us out. Steel Horse Thunder and Beyond.
All right, John, we're up here at Frenchy's Pub here in Morgantown. This is a ride you kind of put together real quick. Tell me a little bit about what is this ride called and what?
It's called the Kyra Groves Fight Cancer. One of the family members and a close friend had called me a couple of weeks ago, and Kyra had went into the doctor and was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. So basically at this point, all she can do is just do chemo. There's no surgeries, no radiation or anything. She had an 8-year-old son, she's single, and I'm like, looked at Nikki, I'm like, we've done enough rides this summer, but we took it on, and the turnout so far has been tremendous. Contributions that have been made to her, and what's super cool, she's here with us today. She did chemo this week, but she's gonna ride in the car with her parents, and I think that's super cool when you as a biker can actually see who you're helping and what you're doing. A lot of times you're just paying the money and it's for so-and-so and you don't really know. So it's really touched our hearts that she could be here today, and all the different colors and patches that have showed up today is real. And we're still early. Still early. So we're gonna leave here. So if people wanna get out there and meet us at the Crowbar Grillers, we're gonna have a fun-filled day.
Yeah. No, I know you guys got a couple stops, and to me, this is kind of what the motorcycle community is about right here. Listen, it's great when you do annual rides and all that, and again, you're already working on Rupert's ride for next year.
Yeah.
You know, I can promise you, Hammer's already working on the Rams ride for next year. And it's great when you can do that, but man, something about these kind of rides where you have a couple weeks, and they're like, "Hey, is there any way you can do this?" And you're like, "Hey, we're in October. We only have X amount of weeks left before the snow starts flying." So to be able to throw something together super quick like this, and I know you do a lot of rides, so I feel confident that you've got the right people on board as far as blockers, as far as keeping a safe ride and all that kind of stuff.
This is probably the most blockers I've ever had in a ride. When people saw what it's about, the whole front street is blocked off. It's just nothing but blockers. The people reaching out, and I think she's got a full day at the Indianapolis Zoo with a dinner, just all kinds of things. All the different groups have just sponsored her to where she can just get quality time with her son. And I think it's just tremendous. The gratification from it, really, it's just the fact that you're giving back.
Yeah.
It could be any one of us at any time.
That's
you
right.
never know when you walk into that doctor and I'm hurting here, hurting there. It can be a pulled muscle, and then, Lord forbid, you're full of cancer and trying to count down your days. I couldn't imagine.
No, and like you say, it could happen to any of us at any moment in time. So thank you so much for what you guys are doing. You and Nikki
Appreciate you
always do
guys.
so much for the community, for the motorcyclists and everybody else. Thank you guys for what you do, and have a safe ride today.
Thank you.
All right, Dustin. Ladendorf Law has been a sponsor of Steel Horse Thunder for many, many, many years. There's been some changes. What can we expect?
Well, Ladendorf Law is now Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler as of the 1st of this year, January 1st, 2024. It is the same team, the same people. Everyone's still involved. We just simply have a name change. Myself, Dustin Fregiato, and Matt Bigler are now partners with Mark.
Okay. And so the fact that Ladendorf Law is now Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler, you guys are bigger and badder than ever, correct?
Of course, absolutely.
All right. Integrity is still the same?
Absolutely.
All right, Dustin. I'm glad you guys are on board.
Thank you very much.
So Kyra, this ride is for you. Tell me exactly what is going on with you that caused this ride to happen.
Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer in July. My stomach was hurting a little bit, but that was it. Tylenol would take care of it. And then I noticed some lymph nodes swollen above my collarbone. And that's when I knew something wasn't right. So I went in and they immediately did a CT scan and ultrasound, and they found a spot on my liver, and they did a biopsy, and then found out that it was colon cancer that had spread to my liver. And then I did a PET scan and found out it had spread all over my lymph nodes. So they can't do surgery and they can't do radiation because it's all over my lymph nodes, unfortunately. But I am doing chemo right now. No family history. There was nothing to cause me to think there was anything wrong.
Right.
Until it was already stage 4.
I mean, to me, that is just so unbelievable that happens where you're feeling fine, you have a little bit of pain, and then all of a sudden you've got stage 4 cancer. I can't imagine what you're going through with that. It's got to be traumatic for you to even think that this is actually happening to you.
Yeah, oh yeah. It doesn't seem real. I keep waiting to wake up and it not be real.
Well, you know, the motorcyclists are amazing people, and they do so much for people. They raise money, they take care of people.
This is unbelievable. Yes.
I don't know how they found out about you, but I'm so glad that they did and that they are helping you. I just want to tell you that for us, we are all going to be praying for you and believing for a miracle, because
I want all the prayers.
I know that it could happen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to believe that for you.
Thank you.
And I know that this is hard, but to see all these people in support of you, it touches my heart to see everybody out here, because this is a ride that only a couple weeks in the making.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's a lot of motorcyclists out here. So, you know, just know that we're all praying for you. And I know there's going to be a lot more people praying for you.
Thank you.
And I'd like to continue on with your story as time goes on. And hopefully that you will, you'll have a miracle.
I
That's
hope
what
so.
I'm going to believe for.
Me too.
All right, man, what got you out here to this ride today?
Real good lady, real good friend of a friend, and she needs all the help she can get.
There you go. I know this was put together super quick, so I wasn't quite sure how everybody got the memo, but a lot of people got it.
Yeah, well, I think there's more coming too, so
Yeah.
I think we're going to be good.
Right on, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt, but what brought you out to this ride?
Anything to help somebody, the family. John reached out to us and asked us if we could help. So we put some stuff together that we're going to present to her at the end of the ride. And anytime we can help our community, it's all about giving back.
And that's what the motorcyclists do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
It doesn't take wizardry to get a good paint job on your motorcycle. It just takes Chris Crampy at Krambo's to do it for you. Chris Crampy, world-renowned painter, but they also have Harley Mechanics, and they've got accessories, everything you need at Krambo's, right off of US 40, just west of Greencastle, Indiana. Again, it's not, you don't have to have a wizard. It's cool if you are. As long as Chris Crampy's around, he'll get the paint job done for you, exactly how you like it. You know what they say about Krambo's? They'll get you noticed. Cindy, what do you think, man? What was it, like 2 weeks to put this ride together, and all those motorcycles, all these people that showed up, and that's who showed up right here at the beginning of this ride, because you know there'll be people joining up, you know, when they get up to the Crowbar, that you know they're going to be ending it at Grillers. So, I mean, I don't know. It just restores my faith in humanity sometimes. You know what I mean?
It truly does. And another successful ride. You know, people look at how many people's at a ride for success, but every ride is a success because every ride raises money for those that are in need.
You talked to Kyra herself. You know she had to be thrilled to see this many people show up.
Oh,
people that, some knew her obviously, but other people that had never met her before, coming out on a Saturday to help her out in time of need. That's got to speak volumes to the people.
Definitely. You know it does. I mean, I think because a lot of times the bikers get that bad name of, you know, they're bad people and they don't do anything, but bikers do an amazing job with every ride that they put on. Not only the work that they put into it, even in 2 weeks' time to put on a ride like this and have restaurants that are welcoming them in to get dinners and fix food and everything. It just, sometimes it will blow your mind what the bikers can do.
There are still good people in this world today. And you know, we have a saying at the end of the show, but I gotta tell you, on this particular ride, I'm gonna say 95% of all the motorcycles out here were Harley baggers. So there was at least, I saw a couple three-wheelers out there. That's about it. All the rest, I think, were all Harley baggers. But because of you people out there, there was one on the Riker and another one on the Can-Am Spider. So thank you to you guys for showing up, because guess what? It's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.